The sun breaks in through the window pane. Steam from the coffee, a slow burning flame. Feet on the floor, another day starts. Rolling ahead with a light in my heart. Clouds might gather, the road might bend, but I keep moving, no need to pretend. Past is behind, the fire still glows. Where the wind takes me, nobody knows. Just keep it rolling, don't lose the flame. Keep it burning, let it stay the same. Ride with the wind, don't fight the rain. Storms will pass, the sun remains. Every step's a story, every breath a song. Sing it loud, keep moving on. Keep moving forward, just roll along, roll along, roll along. Lessons learned like stones in a stream. Some sink away, some shine in between. The weight gets heavy, the nights feel cold, but I found my way in stories retold. No need to rush, no need to chase. Every small step still holds its place. The rhythm of life, like the waves on the shore. I take what it gives, I don't ask for more. Just keep it rolling, don't lose the flame. Keep it burning, let it stay the same. Ride with the wind, don't fight the rain. Storms will pass, the sun remains. Every turn, every mile, a piece of the ride. Some days I drift, some days I glide. Through every moment, through every flame. The world keeps spinning, I do the same. The fire still flickers, the ember still glows. Wherever I land, the rhythm still flows. With every sunrise, with every sigh, I take what I need and I let it fly.
Sun's rising slow, paint skies with gold. Coffee in hand, the stories unfold. This ain't just a show, it's where hearts align. A place to unwind, where peace we find. Cannabis drifts on the morning breeze, bringing calm to the mind, setting souls at ease. Together we gather, no need to pretend. The Cove's where the day and good vibes begin. Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong, where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. Some come to laugh, some come to share. Every story told shows someone's care. We lift each other, hand in hand, through life's storms, together we stand. The circle's wide, there's room for all. No judgment here, just love's gentle call. Every morning's a chance to reset, renew, to breathe, to heal, and see life through. Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow. It's where hearts connect.
Hearts connect.
Where hope is planted and love takes effect.
Love takes effect.
A sacred space where kindness flows.
Kindness flows.
And every soul finds a place to grow.
Let's grow.
Come on in, let the love unfold.
Come on in, let it unfold.
In the warmth of community, hearts turn gold.
Hearts turn gold.
The Cove is more than a show on display.
More than a show.
It's a place to belong where we start the day.
We start the day.
So rise with the sun, let the blessings flow.
Let it flow.
With coffee and peace, we let the spirit grow.
Find your chill, come online. Cove TV is a vibe. Motivation, fun and games. Join us in our happy place. Cove TV where we play. Best time every single day. Cannabis high and free. Tune in for serenity. Feel the beat, feel the joy. Watch and learn no decoy. Straight to you, nothing fake. Join the crew for goodness sake. Cove TV where we play. Best time every single day. Cannabis high and free. Tune in for serenity. Feel the beat, feel the joy. Watch and learn no decoy. Straight to you, nothing fake. Join the crew for goodness sake. Cove TV where we play. Best time every single day. Cannabis high and free. Tune in for serenity. Feel the energy arise. Cove TV, open eyes. Amazing scenes all around. Best station to be found. Cove TV where we play. Best time every single day. Cannabis high and free. Tune in for serenity. Tune in for serenity. Hot Pockets.
Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
morning, everybody. Awesome, dude. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday morning. What up, Man Bear? What up, Cornbread?
What up, what up?
What up, what up?
Cheers, cheers, everybody. Good morning, Amber. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday morning.
Good morning, Crystal. What's going on?
One second.
Playing hide and seek.
Good morning, Ma. I hope you're having a great Wednesday morning.
Good morning, Ashley. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Kay. What's going on?
Good morning, Bill. I hope you're having a great Wednesday morning.
Good morning, CJ. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Good morning, Tammy. How are you doing? Tommy? Sorry, my eyes are bad. My eyes are fucking horrible.
Wake and bake quick.
Bacon wake?
Cheers, cheers.
The morning's here, the horizon glows. With every comment, a connection grows. Coffee steam rises, a comforting sight. Your smiles, your vibes make the day feel right. The Cove awakens, together we shine. Each of you here is a blessing divine. Cannabis sparks and the laughter flows. In this sunrise moment, the magic shows. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Through every dawn, we've built this bond. A family of light, stretching far and beyond. Rolling the herb, sharing the brew. Moments like this feel sacred with you. The rhythm of life, gentle and kind, echoes in hearts with peace intertwined. Together we stand as the morning breaks. A sunrise with you is all it takes. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a place that's close to my heart. Each voice, each laugh, a melody true. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you. Every smile you share, every story told, a treasure we hold, more precious than gold. You lift the light, you brighten the way. The Cove feels alive with you every day. Wake up with you, it's a beautiful start. The Cove's a melodies rule. Sunrise sessions wouldn't shine without you.
Good morning, Gary. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday morning. How's everybody's morning been so far? Man Bear, what do you know this morning?
Good. It's good. I got to go here in a little bit, but yeah, it's good. I'm working. Today's my Friday. I got tomorrow off, so I have to definitely catch some dodgeball tomorrow, which is going to be awesome.
Hell yeah. Cornbread, what do you know this morning?
Nothing. It's a good morning.
Yes. Prayers sent to everybody affected by the tragedy in Santo Domingo. That's so wild, and hopefully they are able to have an easy recovery process. That's so damn sad. Much love, everybody down in the Dominican Republic.
Yeah, that's horrible.
What has everybody else got going on for today? Our morning update for Wednesday, April 9th, 20-something or another. I don't know why, but I feel like it's my parents' anniversary today.
You should probably check into that.
I know. I'll figure it out. We got
FJB.
we got 420 coming up here shortly. We got this day in history coming up. Well, morning speaker it up. We got yoga with Miss Beanz this morning. We got the Dabber Chick show today, 10 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. Come and learn some terps, talk some terps with us. Chilling in the Cove this afternoon, where Dab Time has the trophy. We got a subscriber giveaway this afternoon, and then we'll play some super hard intense trivia. And then tonight, the Dabber Magic Show.
Let's go.
And I believe that's
a Wednesday.
That's
a Wednesday.
It's gonna be a dope ass Wednesday. I know that much. What do all of you fantastic folk have going on today?
I'm gonna work and then probably relax.
You know, this is the first time we've really been able to, like, how was your birthday?
It was good. It was actually really good. It was relaxing. I had some good food. I had lots to smoke. Yeah, I loved going up on Who the Fuck Knows. That's absolutely one of my favorite shows. It's always a good time, man.
It's so much fun.
Oh, man. And, like, people's guesses were really good. Like, man, like,
yeah,
that was a good one.
Hey, good morning, Brother Cops. How are you?
What up, man?
Hope you're having a wonderful morning, brother.
Hope work was well for you.
Great token tunes last night, except for Man Bear winning. But
yeah, I knew you were gonna say except for me winning. Yeah, it was all good except for you didn't get that belt you were after.
Like halfway through the night, I messaged Cassie and I was like, "Man Bear's kicking our butt, isn't he?" And all Cassie did was sad emoji it.
It was about time after Europe got those 6 songs in a row last
real.
year.
And then Great Guardians of Unity yesterday. Much love to our anonymous narrator. Thank you so much for being our anonymous narrator. We appreciate your anonymity.
We really appreciate your anonymousness.
Yes.
And the reading. Anonymousness? Is anonymousness a word? It almost doesn't sound like a word.
I'm still sad about it, Copsy says. That's so funny. Yeah, I woke up. It was pretty. I mean, there's no wind, so it's not terrible, but it was chilly. We're trying, but it just don't want to spring. If spring don't want to sprung.
It doesn't want to sprung. Although it's 41 here, so I shouldn't talk. It's actually getting warmer. Yesterday it was actually, yeah.
I got 38 here. Let me see. Yeah, that's about right. 38.
Actually, I think we got up to 62 yesterday or the day before. So it's springing. It's not sprung. It's springing.
Yeah, it's springing. It's not sprung. It's trying, but damn.
It's not sprung. It's spring, not sprung.
We are in our final countdown, as Amber would say. Make sure you are packing up, rolling up, loading up, grinding up, waking up, coffeeing up.
We have snow and ice.
Boo.
You have snow and ice? No, you can keep it. No.
I don't want it.
You can keep
Back
it.
in 2013, we had a hella, it was like the end of April, and all of a sudden we just had this crazy ice storm. And it like took power out and fucking, it was wild. What are you doing out there?
I remember we're on the cusp of fire season, which I absolutely hate. There's already been a fire put out. But yeah, 2017 or 2016, we weren't supposed to bring our kids outside. The air quality was so bad from the fire that was like, yeah, try to keep your kids inside unless they have to go outside. That was crazy.
Yeah. Fire season's like not that far from y'all right now. It's what, another couple months?
Okay, so fire season kind of starts with the first big fire. So once, I hate to say it, once lightning hits the right mountain.
So yeah, once you guys get a good sized storm, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and we're in the mountains, so we get them. We're gonna start getting them.
Hey, happy 420, everybody.
420.
Smoke weed every day.
Happy birthday, Zachary. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Good morning, Zach. Good morning, Dee. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Christina. How are you? Hope you are having a wonderful morning. Yeah, I don't know. Facebook's super weird, but yeah, I mean, 99.9% of the time, there's show in the morning.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Also, we're on YouTube. Check out the Cove-TV Morning Show, YouTube, and everything else we have to offer. I'm going to have to make my exit, though, unfortunately, Beans. I got to get ready for work. I love making bacon. I love waking baking with you guys. So good to see you, Cornbread, Beans. Much love, everybody. Make sure you make some manberry clouds for me while I'm at work today. Spread some love and positivity. Do something nice for yourself, something nice for strangers, something nice for your friend. And if I don't catch you later, I will definitely see you all tomorrow at Turf Wars, where certain people are going down. They're not here, so I'm not going to shit talk them, but you know what's going on. Much love, everybody. Love you, Beans. Love you, Morgan. Much love, Cornbread. Always good seeing you up here in the morning. Make sure you guys have a great day. Much love, Vicki Bowers. Much love, Mitch Bina. And Dab Time better not keep that freaking trophy. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. Much love, everybody. See you this afternoon.
Much love, man. Have a great day at work. Yes, I did. That is, I did make that song. I make like 98% of the songs. I don't know how to feel about playing other music because we were fine and now we're getting cut down for it. So I don't know what the fuck to do with that situation. But yeah, I mean, a lot of the music I play on the Cove shows is music that I've produced because Facebook doesn't let me play other music.
Right.
I just want to fucking listen to Supertramp.
But Facebook won't let you.
No. Yes, I don't know. What do you know, Cornbread?
I know that I don't want this snow and ice anymore.
I definitely don't want that shit. I'm fucking ready for it to spring to sprung. Much love, Christina. Keep your chin up, dear. Did everybody enjoy the timeline thing yesterday? I don't know. I love those, and I just if that's something that people are interested in us doing on Tuesdays, so we'll dive into 1971 next Tuesday, and I think it's fun and interesting. I wasn't even live then, and it's dope to jump back and reminisce. Like, there's craziness that happen in the world every year, and it's just wild to think about. If you think about how you look back on the past year, and it's like, holy shit, the world's falling apart. And it's like, the world's falling apart every year.
Right.
You can go back to late 19th century. I mean, there's always some sort of chaos going on, it seems like.
Absolutely. Like, how
you just have to find your place in that chaos, I feel like. Yeah, I don't know. It's wild and BS. My birth year. Oh, okay. I was like, wait, what? That took me a second. But yeah, I got you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think that it's cool and interesting, and I like history. History is so much fun. I fucking was listening to a bunch of shit about the Titanic last night. Holy moly.
Oh damn. The Titanic. I mean, I like listening to like the whole story about Titanic.
So fun fact about the Titanic. The captain of the Titanic, the dude who was driving that bitch, well, technically he wasn't driving it when they hit the iceberg. He was in a state. Anyway, he was the same captain of the Olympia, who also hit another boat like 3 months prior to that. Yeah.
Oh.
It's Titanic month?
Wow. I didn't know that. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know that.
I did not know that either. One of these, okay, so it's Titanic month. Maybe one of these days we'll do a special like 2-hour show during the middle of the day where we'll do more Titanic tour. I still have that fucking Titanic model that we can walk around. There was one day we were in one of the dining rooms, and like you can read names on the guest book. It's so detailed. It's fucking wild.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's cool. Some of the legacy viewers have seen us do it a couple times, but it's so Titanic left England on your birthday. It would have been like, yeah, I think you're right, Mom. I was either thinking like the 10th or the 13th or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen the alternative ending. Not like when it's done in like satirical fashion. You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe we'll plan on one of these days. We'll do like a 2-hour walking tour of the Titanic, and I mean that shit we ain't gonna get around that bitch in 2 hours, but we'll explore more of it as long as we don't get stuck. That was funny. Me and Cassie up to one day, and I walked into and I fell in this hole, and then I was stuck. It's like it's like a video game. Like we just walk around the Titanic.
I've seen the remake, but I have not seen like the actual like Titanic.
That's crazy. I'll have to look that up actually. Yeah. My favorite quote from that entire movie, it's been 84 years. Yeah, it was cool. Hey, good morning, Daniel. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful Wednesday morning. Yeah, I don't know. I'm down to just have to load it up. Maybe I'll do some planning on that and figure out a date. Yeah,
No, I haven't seen the alternative ending either. No.
I don't know. I think that the Titanic shit is super interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely something I'd like to learn about.
The props on that bitch were 17 foot wide.
Oh shit!
You know how big that is? They had like 9 of them or 6 of them, or I don't fucking remember, 3 of them maybe.
Holy.
I think it was like 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, but I could be wrong. Yeah, it's wild.
Damn.
Oh, what else was I fucking? It was like $4,000 for a stateroom, for like a first class stateroom or whatever, which equates to like $100,000 something. Now, it's crazy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I did not know that. Oh, okay.
Damn.
That's
a dope ass movie, though. I'm not sure. I remember that movie was so long that it had to be on 2 VCR tapes, not just 1. Left England, April 10th, 1912. Absolutely.
Oh, damn.
You gonna paint me like one of your French girls? It's crazy that they take that painting from the bottom of the ocean and then rinse it off, and then it's fine. Like,
right.
I don't know. And everything that happens in the entire movie, I'm definitely gonna have to call bullshit on that. If you're telling me in 100 years the salt water ain't ate that shit up, it's crazy. I don't know.
That is true. I mean, now that you say that.
Right, like, I don't know. I mean, I get it for the storyline. It's like a pivotal part of that movie. But, like, I'm calling, I don't know. There's a lot of malarkey in that movie. But I'm going to call bullshit on that one scene. There's no way that fucking picture is still seeable. Unless it was all, like, sealed up. Dang, that's crazy. Well, maybe Vicki will talk something about the Titanic tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, we'll play a song and we'll dive into our This Day in History for April 9th. Let's go with... So cheers, everybody.
Cove-TV on, we're ready to go. Pour your coffee, light it up, let's set the tone. Today's the day to make it your own. From the first hit to the last sip of brew, it's gonna be a good day just for you. It's gonna be a good day, can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the to the sunset glow. With Cove TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. You've got the power, you've got the drive. Today's your canvas, paint it alive. The ocean breeze, the tropical scene. Waking up strong, living the dream. No matter what comes, you've got what it takes. With every little step, feel the ground shake. Let the music move you, let your spirit play. It's a Cove kind of morning, leading the way. It's gonna be a good day, can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the air, get up on your feet. From the morning hustle to the sunset glow. With Cove TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. Every sunrise brings a brand new chance. So let's take today, make it a dance. With every breath in and every step ahead, we're writing our story, enough said. It's gonna be a good day, can you feel that beat? Motivation's in the air, get up on your feet. From the morning hustle to the sunset glow. With Cove TV on, let the good vibes show. So smile big, let your worries melt away. It's gonna be a good day, come what may. So rise up, Cove Crew, let's make it right. Positivity shining, everything's right. It's gonna be a good day, let's seize it true. With Cove TV mornings, it's all about you.
Yeah. Enough said. It is indeed my mom and dad's anniversary today. 41 years, she said. Crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So happy birthday or happy anniversary, mom and dad. It's crazy.
Happy anniversary.
I messaged her. I was like, "Is this your guys' anniversary today?" She's like, "Yes." Right. I couldn't remember if it was today or I was like the 19th. I was like, I knew it was either the 9th or the 19th.
You know there was a 9 in it.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Oh. Should be coming in any second now. He should, I hope he says something. Unless we don't get a good morning from the box man, but. We'll say good morning afterwards. Here we go. This day in history with the one and only Vicki Bowers. Let's fucking go.
Welcome back. I enjoyed putting this one together, and I hope you enjoy it too. So grab your favorite cuppa, sit back, and let's have a look. Hi there, and welcome to This Day in History for April 9th. April 9th is the 99th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 100th in leap years, with 266 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is variety. Variety is a noun, and it's also a contronym, which means that it can have kind of opposite meanings. Variety either means the quality or state of having different forms or types, like a variety of options, meaning that there are many to choose from, or one particular type, like this variety of plant species, meaning the specific one that's different from the others. So variety can mean a particular type or many types, making it a contronym. The word variety comes to us from Middle French, Latin before that. First known use of the word variety is in the 1400s. Variety. They say variety is the spice of life. On April 9th, 1682, Robert Cavelier de La Salle discovered the mouth of the Mississippi River and claimed it for France and named it Louisiana. That's a pretty name, Louisiana, isn't it? On April 9th, 1859, 23-year-old Missouri youth named Samuel Langhorne Clemens received his steamboat pilot's license. He wrote about his adventures on the Mississippi River using the nom de plume Mark Twain. This is the birthday of Carl Perkins, born April 9th, 1932. He was an American singer and songwriter, mostly recorded at the Sun Studio in Memphis, Tennessee. He's known as the King of Rockabilly. His music influenced the likes of Elvis Presley, the Beatles, Johnny Cash, Eric Clapton, and even Jimi Hendrix. Paul McCartney is said to have stated that if there had been no Carl Perkins, there would be no Beatles. So thank you, Carl Perkins, for the Beatles. He released dozens of albums and has been inducted into several music halls of fame. Carl Perkins lived to the age of 65. And I must say that whenever I hear the name Carl Perkins, the next thing I hear in my mind is the song Blue Suede Shoes. Written by Carl Perkins and originally released in 1956, Blue Suede Shoes is considered to be one of the first rockabilly records and has become a rock and roll standard. As I mentioned, Carl Perkins released it in 1956, and Elvis Presley released it later that same year as well. Blue Suede Shoes has also been released by Buddy Holly, Eddie Cochran, and sung by countless others. Carl Perkins' version has been inducted into the Grammy Hall of Fame, listed on the Rolling Stones 500 Greatest Songs of All Time, and enjoys other mentions in popular culture. In the first line of Mark Cohn's song, Walking in Memphis, he sings, "Put on my blue suede shoes and I boarded the plane." Many honors for this iconic song. Blue Suede Shoes by Carl Perkins. Link in the description. Today's quote, more of a saying, is something my grandmother used to say to me when I was little, and in my mind is kind of related to a word we looked at back on April 4th, meretricious. And that is, pretty is as pretty does. It doesn't matter how pretty something or someone may be on the outside if they're ugly on the inside or if they behave badly. Pretty is as pretty does. The other side of that coin, by the way, is that it doesn't matter if someone is physically unattractive if they have a kind and loving heart and treat others well. Pretty is as pretty does. All righty, take care. Be good to each other. I'll see you tomorrow. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoyed this series, you can check out the playlists in the description. You can find me on BitChute, Facebook, Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, and X, as well as on a blog page called No Really. All those links are in the description. All righty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.
Much love, Vicki. No, we are good. You probably can't hear me, so. Yes, thank you, Vicki Bowers. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for everything that you do in this day in history, and make sure you're following her on all of the platforms that she mentioned. Make sure you're checking out the Rumble and the BitChute. Don't forget about Odyssey and X, formerly known as the Tweet, and YouTube. No, I've refreshed it because I was like, oh shit, I don't know what they would have cut us for, but maybe. Good morning, Vicki. How are you? I hope you were having a wonderful morning. Sound froze screen. That's got to be you. right, we got our song of the day. Now maybe we'll leave it at that. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But now I fucking just have Walking in Memphis stuck in my head.
Me too. Me too.
All right, here we go. Carl Perkins with Blue Suede Shoes, y'all. Let's go.
Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Well, you can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place, and do anything that you wanna do. But honey, lay off of my shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Oh, let's go, cat. My house, steal my car, drink my liquor from my old fruit jar, and do anything that you wanna do. But honey, lay off of them shoes and don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. Right. For the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes. But it's blue, blue, blue suede shoes. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. Yeah, blue, blue, blue suede shoes, baby. Blue, blue, blue suede shoes. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoes.
Testing. I think we're all right. Maybe. Kay, is it working for you? Good morning, Kimmy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Yes, good morning, Kimmy. We're doing good. Good.
Vicki. So we're
Oh,
I mean, is it freezing for anybody else?
Choo choo.
Yeah. You're still here. Okay. Okay. Because I'm still on. Hey, good morning, Boxman. How are you?
Good morning, Boxman.
Hope you're having a wonderful morning, brother. Okay, so yep, okay. I know that D and CJ are both having problems. So I just wanted to make sure that it's not a StreamYard or a face, like a connection issue. And so
yeah.
All right, perfect. And we didn't get cut for the song of the day yet. Knock on wood. I hope everybody's off to a wonderful Wednesday morning. We got yoga with Miss Bina. Right? Favorite sourdough, if there is.
Love you too, Boxman. Love you.
Yoga. Let's fucking goga. All right, let's see what else we got here.
Well, when'd you come over here? You were just on the bed.
All right, let's do maybe one or two Paul Harveys. Here we go.
Now, the rest of the story. It was a phrase which first attracted Mike's attention. The phrase was cafe coronary, so called because it ordinarily occurs at a table where food is served. It gives the appearance of a heart attack. Cafe coronary. It has nothing to do with a heart attack. It's entirely something else. It's a cafe coronary. A person is eating either too quickly or too much in one bite. The food sticks in his throat, clogs his air passageway so that he cannot breathe. Unaided, he will be dead in minutes. And the term cafe coronary was sufficiently intriguing to get Mike to pay attention to the rest of the story. A doctor named Henry J. Heimlich had developed an emergency treatment for the condition. First, the rescuer positions himself behind the victim, putting his arms around the victim's stomach. One fist is placed with the thumb inward between the navel and the bottom of the rib cage. The other hand grasps the fist. 4 quick inward thrusts will usually dislodge the food caught in the victim's windpipe. Mike was fascinated by this revolutionary treatment, which was being referred to as the Heimlich maneuver. Mike memorized the procedure. Chances were he'd never need to use it, and yet he figured it was better knowing than needing it and not knowing. Every once in a while, Mike would review the steps. Get behind the victim, put your fist in his stomach between the sternum and the navel, grasp the fist with the other hand, and give 4 quick thrusts inward and upward. So, the Heimlich maneuver was in the back of Mike's mind when he got on that airplane with his friend back in 1976, and they were somewhere in mid-flight when Mike's friend, who had been eating, suddenly clutched his throat. Now, clutching one's throat with both hands is a universal sign for choking. It's the victim's way of telling bystanders what's wrong, especially that he's not having a heart attack. Again, this friend of Mike's was clutching his throat, was turning blue, was not making a sound. Mike remembered that if you can hear the victim gagging or wheezing or coughing, you should leave him alone. But his friend was silent, so Mike knew that he must act quickly or his friend, starved for oxygen, would soon be dead. Mike acted quickly. He recalled and he applied the technique, the Heimlich technique. Get behind the person and squeeze with both fists into the abdomen between the sternum and the belly button. Just squeeze it in real quickly, a couple of quick thrusts. And he did it, and his friend didn't die. Most of us neglect the learning of emergency life-saving techniques such as the Heimlich maneuver, CPR, and so on. Most of us are subconsciously convinced that it could never happen to us. And yet you and I may rethink that conviction after today because of what happened to Mike 13 years ago. Because he saved one life and altered the history of the world. The Mike I've been describing is Michael Deaver, the former Deputy Chief of Staff to the President of the United States. And the friend he rescued with the Heimlich maneuver in an airplane in 1976. The life he saved was that of Ronald Reagan. And one thing more. The offending food that stuck in Mr. Reagan's throat. The offending food was a confection repopularized at that time by a man who was then President of the United States, Jimmy Carter. What I'm saying is that President Reagan almost choked to death on a peanut. And now you know the rest of the story.
Yes, I love them. They're so great. I always thought it was going to be a jelly bean. I know Reagan liked jelly beans a lot. All right, let's go with... Hey, what up, Trista? How are you this morning? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Erica. How are you, dear? Hope you are having a wonderful Wednesday morning. Morgan is good. She's sleeping. I think she's going to be a little sore today. She played pretty hard yesterday, but I think she's doing good. I think she's fine. All right, we'll do one more. Let's go with this one. I don't know.
the rest of the story. The World War was over. August 1945, a young Austrian couple, Franz Weber and his fiancée, Annie Liederkirche, took a motor trip through the Alps southwest of once Nazi-occupied Innsbruck. The engine of their little Volkswagen strained as they drove up the Oats Valley to Lagenfeld and then turned onto the twisting, unpaved road that led precariously to the village of Greiss. At last, Franz and Annie had to leave their car to take a steep dirt path on foot up into the slopes. The alpine summer sun was warm on their faces, and yet in the shadows the air stung with a chill that reminded Franz of once upon a time, not so very long ago. As the two walked, the young man grew more pensive, his eyes occasionally probing the skies. It was as though he expected to find something there, if only the ghost of himself. In less than an hour, the couple stood atop the breathtaking Sulztaler Ferner, a 10,000-foot glacial ridge. Franz turned to his betrothed and said, "We are close now." And indeed, within a few minutes more, he had located and uncovered that which he sought, that which he had so carefully concealed from the Nazis only 6 months before: the parachute. But this is the rest of the story. Late in the autumn of 1944, Franz Weber was a lieutenant in the 45th Infantry Division of Hitler's Wehrmacht. He was one of Hitler's soldiers. By December, he was a deserter. He came over to our side, morally opposed to the Third Reich. He offered his services instead to us, to the Allies. An assignment was proposed, and it was a perilous one. He must parachute undetected into the mountains near Innsbruck and then move about the occupied territory incognito, aiding Allied spies and reporting vital information. This and more Franz Weber accomplished. In fact, the messages relayed during that mission made devastating American airstrikes against the Nazis possible. And yet, of all of the dangers that young Franz encountered throughout his interminable weeks of spying, the one that would leave an everlasting impression on his mind was that parachute jump, because he'd had no time to train, and it was the first parachute jump he had ever made, and he'd made it from a treacherously low altitude, through impenetrable winter cloud cover. So blind was his B-24 flying that the props were actually fanning snow off the mountain peaks. He made it, and was gently carried to earth on the silken wings of that American parachute. So now you'll understand why Franz Weber, after Hitler and his perverted dream were dead, why Franz made that pilgrimage back up to the Sulztaler Ferner, because the treasure he retrieved from the Alpine White and then presented to his fiancée was that same parachute that he had hidden in the mountains February last, the one that had drifted him safely home to Annie. The next month, September of 1945, the young couple you've just met, in a mosque-domed church in a nearby town, were married, and observers on the street, as the two emerged from the church as one, smiled at the beautiful bride, and several remarked admiringly about her wedding dress of white silk. Of course, you know where the material came from to create that elegantly significant silken gown, because you know the rest of the story.
That was a good one. What up, Chance? How are you this morning, man? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Nikki. How are you, dear? Hope you are having a wonderful morning. That's a good one. I like that one. Alrighty, we'll play a song and figure out where we're at with our morning speaker. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
The sun's overhead, sky so blue, palm trees sway as the smoke drifts through. Pack the bowl, take it slow, blazing in the breeze, let the heart flow. Ocean waves crash on the shore, feel the rhythm, who could ask for more? In the Cove we live with ease, blazing in the breeze, feel the peace. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright, cannabis clouds floating into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight. Feel the smoke, it's smooth and sweet. The sun's still high, the moment's complete. Spark it up, let the worries fade. Blazing in the breeze where good times are made. Afternoon light, golden and warm. In the Cove, it's where we transform. Take your time, there's no need to run. Blazing in the breeze, under the sun. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright. Cannabis clouds floating into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight. Let the high roll as the breeze rolls by. In the Cove under an open sky. Sun's still high and the vibe is strong. Blazing in the breeze where you belong. Blazing in the breeze where the sun shines bright. Cannabis clouds floating into the light. Feel the warmth, let your mind unwind. Blazing in the breeze, leave the stress behind. Brass notes sing, steel drums keep time. As the breeze rolls in, everything's in line. Blazing in the breeze where the day feels right. Light it up, let it take flight.
Cheers, cheers, everybody.
Cheers, cheers. Good morning. Good morning, Chance. Good morning, Nikki. Sorry about that. I had to get my coffee, and then my mom's dog, the door's shut, but my mom's dog will literally sit at my door and look out at me. So when I was getting ready to come out my room, I was like, no, go. I said, you go somewhere. So my mom yelled at me, and she's like, you go somewhere. And I'm like, I was yelling at your dog.
I think I got a morning speaker picked out.
Hey, let's go.
We'll play one more song quick and dive into it. We do have yoga coming up this morning too, so don't go nowhere. Cheers, cheers.
Morning breeze drifts in from the shore. A bowl in hand, life's an open door. With every puff, the good vibes grow like the sun rising, warm and slow. We gather together, light up with care. The Cove's our spot, no worries to spare. Laughter and love in each smoky line. Sharing moments, feeling just fine. How sweet it is, sparking on wine. Unwind, unwind, peace refine. Hear the day with the crew in tow. Cool breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze. Haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay. Stay lifted every day. Crack a bowl, let the session begin. Inhale deep, feel the calm settle in. With every toke, the stress slips away. At the Cove, it's the perfect day. The ocean hums, waves kiss the sand. We're toasted and floating, everything's grand. Here with the
crew, life's at ease, living the dream on this tropical breeze. How sweet it is, sparking on wine, unwind, unwind, peace you'll find. Live the day with the crew in tow, cool breeze, let it flow. Sunrise clouds to afternoon haze, haze and grace, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay lifted every day. Pack a bowl, let the session begin. Inhale deep, feel the calm settle in. With every toke, the stress slips away. At the Cove, it's the perfect day. The ocean hums, waves kiss the sand. We're toasted and floating, everything's grand. Here with the crew, life's at ease, living the dream on this tropical breeze. How sweet it is, sparking on wine, unwind, unwind, peace you'll find. Live the day with the crew in tow, cool breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze, haze and grace, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay lifted every day. Peace in the air and we drift with ease. Oh yeah, oh sweet breeze, float through the Cove on a summer breeze. Good vibes in every draw, sharing the moment without a flaw. How sweet it is, sparking on wine, unwind, unwind, peace you'll find. Live the day with the crew in tow, cool breeze, let it flow. Sunrise clouds to afternoon haze, haze and grace, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay lifted every day.
All right, everybody, we got our morning speaker this morning is Simon Sinek. Let's fucking go.
The true ability of a leader is to be able to inspire others to do great things. And I think that's what y'all all came here for, right? Make some noise. So tonight, I am so pleased to continue and to begin to start this spark with y'all, because I know that this room is full of change agents. And look, man, look, hey, okay, you feel me over there? Look, it's my pleasure to introduce to y'all someone who has made it their life commitment to helping adults find.
Good morning, Mindy. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Hope you are having a wonderful morning also. We're just starting our morning speaker.
On their why, because that's all we do at Usher's New Look. Well, we haven't forgot about y'all who might not be considered to be millennials, okay? Look, my guy right here, I need y'all to please join me in welcoming our featured speaker, the optimist, the TED Talk celebrity, the author of Start With Why, Leaders Eat Last, and Together Is Better. Y'all better make some noise for my guy, Spark Starter, Mr. Simon Sinek, y'all. Make some noise.
Situations will arise in our lives, but you gotta be smart about it. Celebration.
I've been told that I have to begin my comments with swag, swag. So I had the chance to meet with some of the kids in the program today. Where are you? Scream out. There you go. I love those kids. And so what I thought I would do, because they gave me a little bit of time to say whatever I want, is offer you a little bit of some observations for your future. I have 5 little rules that you can follow as you find your spark and bring your spark to life. The first is to go after the things that you want. Let me tell you a story. So a friend of mine and I, we went for a run in Central Park. The Roadrunners organization, on the weekends, they host races. And it's very common at the end of the race, they'll have a sponsor who will give away something, apples or bagels or something. And on this particular day, when we got to the end of the run, there were some free bagels. And they had picnic tables set up. And on one side was a group of volunteers. On the table were boxes of bagels. And on the other side was a long line of runners waiting to get their free bagel. So I said to my friend, let's get a bagel. And he looked at me and said, that line's too long. And I said, free bagel. And he said, I don't want to wait in line. And I was like, free bagel. And he says, nah, it's too long. And that's when I realized that there's two ways to see the world. Some people see the thing that they want, and some people see the thing that prevents them from getting the thing that they want. I could only see the bagels. He could only see the line. And so I walked up to the line. I leaned in between two people, put my hand in the box, and pulled out two bagels. And no one got mad at me, because the rule is you can go after whatever you want. You just cannot deny anyone else to go after whatever they want. Now, I had to sacrifice choice. I didn't get to choose which bagel I got. I got whatever I pulled out, but I didn't have to wait in line. So the point is you don't have to wait in line. You don't have to do it the way everybody else has done it. You can do it your way. You can break the rules. You just can't get in the way of somebody else getting what they want. That's rule number one. Rule number two. I like this one. In the 18th century, there was something that spread across Europe and eventually made its way to America called puerperal fever, also known as the Black Death of childbed. Basically, what was happening is women were giving birth and they would die within 48 hours after giving birth. This Black Death of childbirth was the ravage of Europe, and it got worse and worse and worse over the course of over a century. In some hospitals, it was as high as 70% of women who gave birth who would die as a result of giving birth. But this was the Renaissance. This was the time of empirical data and science, and we had thrown away things like tradition and mysticism. These were men of science. These were doctors. And these doctors and men of science wanted to study and try and find the reason for this Black Death of childbed, and so they got to work studying, and they would study the corpses of the women who had died. And in the morning, they would conduct autopsies, and then in the afternoon, they would go and deliver babies and finish their rounds. And it wasn't until somewhere in the mid-1800s that Dr. Oliver Wendell Holmes, father of Supreme Court Justice Oliver Wendell Holmes, realized that all of these doctors who were conducting autopsies in the morning weren't washing their hands before they delivered babies in the afternoon. And he pointed it out and said, guys, you're the problem. And they ignored him and called him crazy for 30 years, until finally somebody realized that if they simply washed their hands, it would go away. And that's exactly what happened. When they started sterilizing their instruments and washing their hands, the Black Death of childbed disappeared. My point is, the lesson here is, sometimes you're the problem. We've seen this happen all too recently with our new men of science and empirical studiers, and these men of finance who are smarter than the rest of us until the thing collapsed. And they blamed everything else except themselves. And my point is take accountability for your actions. You can take all the credit in the world for the things that you do right, as long as you also take responsibility for the things you do wrong. It must be a balanced equation. You don't get it one way and not the other. You get to take credit when you also take accountability. That's lesson 2. Lesson 3, take care of each other. The United States Navy SEALs are perhaps the most elite warriors in the world. And one of the SEALs was asked, who makes it through the selection process? Who is able to become a SEAL? And his answer was, I can't tell you the kind of person that becomes a SEAL. I can't tell you the kind of person that makes it through buds. But I can tell you the kind of people who don't become SEALs. He says the guys that show up with huge, bulging muscles covered in tattoos who want to prove to the world how tough they are, none of them make it through.
Hey, good morning, Bonzilla. How are you, brother? Hope you're having a wonderful morning. We're just hanging out doing our Cove-TV Morning Speaker. This morning it is Simon Sinek.
He said the preening leaders who like to delegate all their responsibility and never do anything themselves, none of them make it through. He said the star college athletes who've never really been tested to the core of their being, none of them make it through. He says some of the guys that make it through are skinny and scrawny. He said some of the guys that make it through, you will see them shivering out of fear. He says, however, all the guys that make it through, when they find themselves physically spent, emotionally spent, when they have nothing left to give physically or emotionally, somehow, some way, they are able to find the energy to dig down deep inside themselves, to find the energy to help the guy next to them. They become SEALs, he said. You want to be an elite warrior. It's not about how tough you are. It's not about how smart you are. It's not about how fast you are. If you want to be an elite warrior, you better get really, really good at helping the person to the left of you and helping the person to the right of you. Because that's how people advance in the world. The world is too dangerous and the world is too difficult for you to think that you can do these things alone. If you find your spark, I commend you. Now, who are you going to ask for help, and when are you going to accept help when it's offered? Learn that skill. Learn by practicing helping each other. It'll be the single most valuable thing you ever learn in your entire life. To accept help when it's offered and to ask for it when you know that you can't do it. The amazing thing is when you learn to ask for help, you'll discover that there are people all around you who've always wanted to help you. They just didn't think you needed it because you kept pretending that you had everything under control. And the minute you say, I don't know what I'm doing, I'm stuck, I'm scared, I don't think I can do this, you will find that lots of people who love you will rush in and take care of you. But that'll only happen if you learn to take care of them first. Lesson 4. Nelson Mandela is a particularly special case study in the leadership world because he is universally regarded as a great leader. You can take other personalities, and depending on the nation you go to, we have different opinions about other personalities. But Nelson Mandela across the world is universally regarded as a great leader. He was actually the son of a tribal chief. And he was asked one day, how did you learn to be a great leader? And he responded that he would go with his father to tribal meetings. And he remembers two things when his father would meet with other elders. One, they would always sit in a circle. And two, his father was always the last to speak. You will be told your whole life that you need to learn to listen. I would say that you need to learn to be the last to speak. I see it in boardrooms every day of the week. Even people who consider themselves good leaders, who may actually be decent leaders, will walk into a room and say, here's the problem, here's what I think, but I'm interested in your opinion, let's go around the room. It's too late. The skill to hold your opinions to yourself until everyone has spoken does two things. One, it gives everybody else the feeling that they have been heard. It gives everyone else the ability to feel that they have contributed. And two, you get the benefit of hearing what everybody else has to think before you render your opinion. The skill is really to keep your opinions to yourself. If you agree with somebody, don't nod yes. If you disagree with somebody, don't nod no. Simply sit there, take it all in, and the only thing you're allowed to do is ask questions so that you can understand what they mean and why they have the opinion that they have. You must understand from where they are speaking, why they have the opinion they have, not just what they are saying. And at the end, you will get your turn. It sounds easy. It's not. Practice being the last to speak. That's what Nelson Mandela did. Number 5. That's Monty Python. 1, 2, 5, 3. For all the other nerds in the audience. There's one. Number 5. My favorite one of all. True story. There was a former Undersecretary of Defense who was invited to give a speech at a large conference, about 1,000 people. And he was standing on the stage with his cup of coffee and a styrofoam cup, giving his prepared remarks with his PowerPoint behind him. And he took a sip of his coffee and he smiled and he looked down at the coffee. And then he went off script. And he said, you know, last year I spoke at this exact same conference. Last year I was still the undersecretary. And when I spoke here last year, they flew me here business class. And when I arrived at the airport, there was somebody waiting for me to take me to my hotel. And they took me to my hotel and they had already checked me in and they just took me up to my room. And the next morning I came downstairs and there was someone waiting in the lobby to greet me and they drove me to this here same venue. They took me through the back entrance and took me into the green room and handed me a cup of coffee in a beautiful ceramic cup. He says, I'm no longer the undersecretary. I flew here coach. I took a taxi to my hotel and I checked myself in. When I came down the lobby this morning, I took another taxi to this venue. I came in the front door and found my way backstage. And when I asked someone, do you have any coffee? He pointed to the coffee machine in the corner and I poured myself a cup of coffee into this here styrofoam cup. He says the lesson is, the ceramic cup was never meant for me. It was meant for the position I held. I deserve a styrofoam cup. Remember this. As you gain fame, as you gain fortune, as you gain position and seniority, people will treat you better. They will hold doors open for you. They will get you a cup of tea and coffee without you even asking. They will call you sir and ma'am, and they will give you stuff. None of that stuff is meant for you. That stuff is meant for the position you hold. It is meant for the level that you have achieved of leader or success or whatever you want to call it. But you will always deserve a styrofoam cup. Remember that. Remember that lesson of humility and gratitude. You can accept all the free stuff. You can accept all the perks. Absolutely, you can enjoy them. But just be grateful for them and know that they're not for you. I remember getting off the Acela. I took the Acela from New York to Washington, D.C.
Good morning, Deb. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful morning. Much love, Ash. I'm not sure if you're still here. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll catch you this afternoon. We're just hanging out. We're almost done with our morning speaker. This is such a good one.
And I got off the train like everybody else, and I was walking down the platform like everyone else, and I walked past General Nordy Schwartz, who used to be the Chief of Staff of the United States Air Force, the head of the Air Force. And here I did, you see a guy in a suit schlepping his own suitcase down the platform just like me. And just a couple months ago, he was flying on private jets and he had an entourage and other people carried his luggage. But he no longer held the position. And so now he got to drag his own suitcase. And never did it sort of remind me more that none of us deserve the perks that we get. We all deserve a styrofoam cup. It was a pleasure meeting you guys this afternoon. I was blown away by your honesty and your curiosity and your poise. And I am confident that the future is bright, despite the fact that America looks like an absolute mess right now. I am confident that the future is bright for one reason and one reason only, because you will grow up and you will be our future. Thank you very, very much, guys. You're wonderful. Thank you.
That was fucking awesome.
That was amazing.
I love the Simon Sinek.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Beanz. Totally needed to hear that this morning.
Yeah, that was really good. I loved that. I loved this the Styrofoam cup reference. I thought that was fucking great.
Yeah.
And the understanding like the why. Like even if you don't agree with somebody, the least that you can do is try to understand why they think the way that they do. That was great.
It was.
We do got yoga coming up here 5-10 minutes or so. I'll see where Miss Bean is at. We'll go ahead and play a song and see what we got going on. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
Blood don't make a family whole. It's the hearts that lift your soul. Through every storm, through every night, it's the ones who stand by your side. Laughter echoes through the years. We shared the highs, fought through the tears. No need to explain, they just know. A bond that's deeper than blood could show. It's the family we choose, the love we make. Through every stumble, through every break. It's the hands that hold you when you're alone. The hearts that stay when the shadows grow. We've built a home where love runs deep. A sacred trust, a vow we keep. Through every rise and every bruise, we stand together, the family we choose. No judgment here, no games to play. Just open hearts along the way. It's not the name, it's not the blood. It's the ones who stand when times get tough. They know your story, see your scars, still lift you higher, reach for the stars. Through every fall, through every climb, they're the ones who make it feel like home every time. It's the family we choose, the love we make. Through every stumble, through every break. It's the hands that hold you when you're low. The hearts that stay when the shadows grow. We built a home where love runs deep. A sacred trust, a vow we keep. Through every rise and every bruise, we stand together, the family we choose.
Good morning, Brittany. How are you? I hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday morning. Right. We'll play another song and see where we're at with our yoga. I was going to play this earlier, and I was like, I'll wait till Brittany gets here. Cheers, cheers, everybody.
drifts in from the shore. A bowl in hand, life's an open door. With every puff, the good vibes grow like the sun rising, warm and slow. We gather together, light up with care. The Cove's our spot, no worries to spare. Laughter and love in each smoky line. Sharing moments, feeling just fine. How sweet it is, sparking on wine. Unwind, unwind, peace, refine. Hear the day with the crew in tow. Cool breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze. Haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay. Stay lifted every day. Pack a bowl, let the session begin. Inhale deep, feel the calm settle in. With every toke, the stress slips away. At the Cove, it's the perfect day. The ocean hums, waves kiss the sand. We're toasted and floating, everything's grand. Here with the crew, life's at ease. Living the dream on this tropical breeze. How sweet it is, sparking on wine. Unwind, unwind, peace, refine. Every day with the crew in tow. Cool breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze. Haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay. Stay lifted every day. Pack a bowl, let the session begin. Inhale deep, feel the calm settle in. With every toke, the stress slips away. At the Cove, it's the perfect day. The ocean hums, waves kiss the sand. We're toasted and floating, everything's grand. Here with the crew, life's at ease. Living the dream on this tropical breeze. How sweet it is, sparking on wine. Unwind, unwind, peace you'll find. Every day with the crew in tow. Cool breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze. Haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay. Stay lifted every day. Peace in the air and we drift with ease. Oh yeah, oh sweet relief. Float through the Cove on a summer breeze. Good vibes in every draw. Sharing the moment without a flaw. How sweet it is, sparking on wine. Unwind, unwind, peace you'll find. Every day with the crew in tow. Cool breeze, let it flow. From sunrise clouds to afternoon haze. Haze and praise, sweet summer days. How sweet it is, how sweet we stay. Stay lifted every day.
You are so welcome, Brittany. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. What does everybody got going on for their day today?
I ain't got nothing going on. Nothing.
Yeah, besides working on show stuff and working on some dodgeball stuff for tomorrow, working on some more Guardians of Unity stuff, Turf Wars stuff. Yeah, nothing. I don't know, nothing too crazy. The nice thing is that now like everything's pretty scheduled and structured. Like,
yeah,
the shows run themselves. I just have to show up and push the buttons. Oh no, Brittany! I did not know any of that. I just knew you liked that song is all. I hope you... Oh, man, that's crazy. Much love and prayers.
Oh, my God. Yes. Much love. Much prayers. Oh, my goodness.
But we got you. We got you. Keep us updated, please. And let us know if you need anything. And you can always shoot us a message.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's go with this one. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
The morning sun climbs through the sky, golden hues where the waters lie. Coffee steaming, a gentle breeze. This is the calm life's meant to be. Feel the sand beneath your feet, the ocean rhythm soft and sweet. Take a breath, let the world fade slow. Start this morning, let your spirit glow. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the warmth by the endless sea. The waves roll
Start your morning, leave the grind behind. The salty breeze fills the air with ease. Palm trees sway with the ocean's tease. A quiet joy, no rush, no race. Each moment feels like a warm embrace. Roll it up, light it slow. Let the worries fade, let the kindness grow. The world is brighter, just wait and see. This is the morning for you and me. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the warmth by the endless sea. The waves rolling, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the breeze by the endless sea. The waves rolling, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the breeze by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the breeze by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind. Smoke a little something with me. Feel the breeze by the endless sea. The waves roll in, the day feels fine. Start your morning, leave the grind behind.
And much love, Brittany. We got you. Hey, we all choose our own path, that's for sure. Yeah. All right, I messaged Miss Bina. Just waiting to hear back from her. Said she was running a little bit behind today, so no worries at all. Let's go with this song. I feel like this is fitting. Cheers, everybody.
Hey, take a moment, the world can't wait. Feel the rhythm, let go of the weight. Your strength runs deep, it's always been there. Breathe it in, feel the love in the air. Each step you take is a brand new start. Beanz says you've got the fire in your heart. Lift yourself up, wipe off the dust. In your own strength you can trust. Beanz says just take a breath just for you. Feel the peace as it carries through. Life's a wave, let it lift you high. Each moment glows like the morning sky. Breathe it in, let the calm reside. Find your strength, let it amplify. You're enough and your heart is true. Beanz says just take a breath just for you. The sun is rising, your soul ignites. Feel the energy reach new heights. Challenges fade, your strength will grow. You've got the courage, let it show. Beanz says stand tall, let the world see the beauty and strength that's in you and me. Every breath's a step toward the light. You're the spark that shines so bright. grace as it carries through. Life's a wave, let it lift you high. Each moment glows like the morning sky. Breathe it in, let the calm reside. Find your strength, let it amplify. You're enough and your heart is true. Beanz says just take a breath, just for you.
Hey, I understand that. I've been there, done that. It's a struggle.
It is.
We all have our own stories.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
For sure, absolutely. I try not to let, I don't know. I have a very short list of things that a person can do where I'm like, all right, we're good. You don't deserve anything at all, ever.
Right.
But those are unspeakable things that I will not speak of. Ever, yes. Pretty much on Cove-TV. But
that was such a good song.
I haven't played that song in a while. Since me and Manberry used to do our back-to-back track attacks.
That's a very good song. Very, like you said.
For real, just stopping and taking a breath, just like a real yoga meditation style breath, just yeah, it makes a difference. It helps. I don't know for how long. I mean,
right.
Results may vary.
That's true.
All right, let's watch a brew stew. We'll see where Miss Bean is at. I'm not in any huge hurry.
Right. No, I'm not.
So, much love, everybody. Brew.
Yes.
Brewstew.com.
When I was 20 years old, I got a job at the Toys R Us, and I hated every goddamn minute I had to work there, because nobody wanted me selling them toys, okay? It's just weird. I'm an adult. They're an adult. What the fuck do they know about toys? What the hell do I know about toys? Yeah, I don't know. These kids just really love these Don Cheadle dolls. They can't get enough of them. Why, you could probably lure a kid into an unmarked van, and he wouldn't even think twice about it. Your name could be Rapey McRaperson, and they wouldn't even give a shit. And plus they're on sale too, so yeah. Customers would come up to me and ask me where certain toys were in the store. I didn't have a clue, so I just make something up. Excuse me, where are your footballs at? I think they're in aisle 12B. Where are your bathrooms at? Bathrooms? They're in 12B. Is your parking lot around here somewhere? That would be in aisle 12B, sir. Thank you. Hey, you know we don't have an aisle 12B, right? Yeah, fuck them. They'll figure it out. So they would mostly keep me in the back with the other social outcasts, keep me away from the customers. I would just be building Power Wheels and kids' bikes all day long. If you want a shitty bike, you have me make it, because I'm an idiot. I can't put together shit, okay? I have no idea what I'm doing. If a goddamn light bulb goes out in my house, I'm like, oh, shit. Looks like I'm getting a new lamp. This will take weeks to repair. I'd get done with a bike, and there'd be all these pieces left over in the box. Like, what the hell? I guess it'll be all right. But they would also use me whenever a ladder needed to be climbed to get something off a shelf. Some customer would find the heaviest thing we have in the store and make sure it was on top of fucking Mount McKinley. Hey, can you get that box down? Oh, what box? That one up there that looks like a little fucking dot in the goddamn stratosphere? Yeah, sure, I'll get my Evel Knievel ass up there and get it down for you. So I go and get the ladder, and by the time I get back, a small crowd of people have gathered, like I'm some kind of fucking circus show. Okay, for my next trick, I'm gonna climb this 30-foot ladder and try to get this 250-pound swing set down without breaking my neck. So I start making my way up, and the ladder's starting to feel like it's made out of fucking popsicle sticks. I start wondering, man, I wonder how many people down there just want to see me beef it off this ladder. Which is a stupid thought, really, because everybody down there wanted to see me beef it off the ladder. My legs are shaking uncontrollably. There's clearly poop already in the seat of my pants. Oh, screw this shit. I'm not a goddamn daredevil, for Christ's sake. You want me to get it? And eventually you do get the big-ass thing down, and you wheel it out in the parking lot for the customer. He's got the smallest fucking car you've ever seen in your life. He's over there like, oh, okay, let me just put the seat down real quick. I'm like, come on, dude, really? Are you serious? Your fucking car looks like a goddamn Monopoly token. Hell, it'd be easier to fit your goddamn car in the goddamn swing set box. But luckily, I didn't have to work there for too long. It was just a seasonal position, so once Christmas came and went, I was done. They came up to me and was like, hey, Merry Christmas. You're fucking fired. Get out of here. They're shooing me off with a goddamn broom, which I didn't really care. I mean, shit, they were lucky to still be in business with my dumb ass working there. Excuse me. Yeah, we bought a bike from here, and my daughter crashed into a tree, and she exploded on impact. Who should we talk to about that? I have no idea, dude. I don't work here. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. Aisle 12B. Go to aisle 12B.
Hey, good morning, Scott. How are you, man? I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
Ruby. That was great.
That's fucking so funny. All right, what else we got that we haven't seen? We pretty much watched them all. I'm just trying to find ones that we haven't really seen in a while.
Right.
Well, I kind of guess I broke the whole inappropriateness rule with that last one, but it's all right.
It was totally worth it because it was totally funny.
It was totally funny. I fucking love the fucking Bruce Stews. They're so great. If you have not, please go over and subscribe to Bruce Stews YouTube. He's so fucking funny. All right. I don't think we've seen this one.
All right, this is for all you heartbroken bastards out there that just got done with an excruciating breakup, because they had their heart ripped out of their chest, still beating, thrown to the ground, and tap danced on. I know what you're going through. You thought you had something special. You're telling all your friends, hey, guess what? I found where rainbows come from. They come from this person's asshole right over there. And everything's all hunky-dory, filled with chicken nuggets and hot dogs and asshole rainbows. But as time goes by, you start arguing a little bit more, and then a lot more. And those asshole rainbows, well, they start to kind of fizzle out. And all that's left is a bunch of shit. And then you actually break up. And man, does that suck. They move all their shit out. You come home from work and your house looks like it was raided by the wet bandits in Home Alone. Half your shit's gone. Weeks later, you're still finding things missing in the house. She took the goddamn can opener? Son of a bitch. She left me the goddamn aluminum foil and the hydrogen peroxide, but she couldn't leave me the goddamn fucking can opener. And so there you are, sitting there with your fucking can of tuna that you can't even open, sitting there in total silence in an empty house. Oh, so this is why people kill themselves. And you're absolutely depressed. Your friends are trying to get you to come out, take your mind off of things. Hey, you should come out with us tonight. No can do, bro. I'm busy tonight. I gotta cry in my car and get drunk. Oh, come on, just go out with us. Nope, I gotta cry in my car and get drunk. Oh, come on. I said I gotta cry in my fucking Ford Taurus and get drunk. God damn it! And then you finally do drag your lifeless carcass out, try to have a good time with your friends, but you can't even pay attention. All you can think about is whoever your ex is seeing these days. Yeah, he played Mr. Roper on Three's Company, you remember? Hey, asshole, you listening to me? Hey, are you all right? No, I'm pretty fucking far from all right. I need to buy a gun. I need to buy a gun with only one bullet. And that feeling of dread follows you around everywhere that you go. It's like when you go to your friend's house and his hyper-ass little brother always wants to wrestle with you, and he grabs onto your leg and he won't fucking let go of your fucking leg, even though you want him to fucking let go of your fucking leg, but he just fucking won't. You're walking around like an asshole and he's clinging on for dear life. Yeah, that's what it's like. And you try to get rid of all the shit that reminds you of her. You burn her house down in Minecraft. You're posting song lyrics on Facebook every day like, yeah, she'll see these fucking sad-ass Bon Jovi lyrics and she'll know it's about her. But then a few weeks, months, years, maybe a lifetime goes by and you start feeling a little better. You start smiling again and things are looking all right. But then your fucking brain comes in. Hey, I just wanted to remind you, everything's not all right and you're probably going to die alone. All right, see you later. But you just got to keep going. I mean, how many fucking lyrics can you post to Facebook anyways? Shake that little bastard off your leg, have a few drinks, Lord knows I have. That's the month of November. Yeah, he had a few drinks, all right. Get out there and find some more asshole rainbows. Nope, no rainbows in here. Just poop. But the poop is green.
Oh, I can't breathe. That was fucking ridiculous.
Oh my God. Whoa. Wow.
These are old ones. Yeah, I don't think we've seen that one. Well, I don't think we've seen this one. All right, we'll do one more, and then I'll see where Miss Bean is at, and we'll play a song or something. I'm not in a hurry, but I'm just saying. All right, here we go.
BruceDude.com.
Hey, good morning, Scott. I hope you're having a wonderful morning.
I did a lot of camping growing up as a kid, which is kind of a strange thing when you look at it. You'd be sitting there one day playing Nintendo. Your dad bursts in your room. Hey, I know you're comfortable and everything and you're having a good time, but you want to go out in the woods in the cold? Maybe get a little damp, not have a good time at all? You want to go camping? And I'm like, what? Camping? What are you talking about? What, are we getting evicted? No, I don't want to go camping. I'm trying to beat the chain chomp on Mario 64. But I ended up always liking camping because you got to do whatever you wanted. I haven't showered in 3 days. I smell like a dumpster. I've been living off of beef jerky and marshmallows all weekend. Hey, I think that marshmallow's done. Nah, give it a few more minutes. My mom's over there doing nothing but complaining about the goddamn mosquitoes. My dad's like, well, this is our vacation, so you better enjoy it. And as a kid, you don't really know what to do when you're camping, so you're just standing there, just making up games. You want to play sticks? Yeah, let's play sticks, sure. Are we winning? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. And this one time, my parents brought my cousin David along with us to the campground, and it's one of the first memories I ever have of camping. It was nighttime, and we're sleeping in our little tent, and he wakes me up in the middle of the night, and he's like, dude, I gotta poop. And I'm like, okay, there's a bathroom right over there. No, you don't understand. There might be poop in my pants already. I got to go right now. So he stumbles out in the dark, and he's got a roll of toilet paper with him. And he goes to the edge of our campsite and just starts pooping all willy-nilly. Just wherever it goes, wherever it lands, whatever. And as he's using the toilet paper, he's kind of just throwing it wherever he wants because it's dark out. He can't see anything. And he comes back in the tent and he falls asleep. And then the morning comes, and the funny thing about morning is you can see things in the daylight. We walk out of our tent, and there's like this woven tapestry of poopy toilet paper strung up in the trees like some kind of shitty Christmas tree. My dad's like, oh, what the fuck happened? We're over there trying to eat breakfast in the morning while the goddamn campground's dispatching a hazmat team to clean up David's shitty disaster. And when we weren't destroying public campgrounds, we would go camping on my grandpa's property. He's got 20 acres out in the middle of nowhere, Ohio. And my grandpa is very grandpa-ish, okay? It's fantastic. He's got suspenders. He's got glasses. He gives you a little gems of knowledge when you're outdoors. You know, it's not what a man does. It's who a man is that makes him a man. And I'm over there picking my nose like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, Grandpa. And he's just so outdoorsy. He'd be like kicking a bear in the face while he's whittling you a birdhouse out of pine wood. I'm over here coming off a 3-day marathon on Nintendo 64. Like, if I see a spider, I'm going to poop my pants. I don't even care. And speaking of spiders, we had one outhouse on the property. That's where you went to poop. And this outhouse had some of the biggest, most demonic fucking spiders you've ever seen in your life. And there was a window on the side of the outhouse. I don't know for what reason, but every time you'd go to take a poop, you'd gather an audience of little kids that would be hopping up and down trying to see what you were doing in there. Hey, what's going on? Hey, what are you doing in there? Like, can you fucking stop? I got enough to deal with already. But one thing's certain, we made sure that David knew exactly where that outhouse was. Because we don't want another goddamn disaster like the last campground. We got fucking neon signs pointing to the damn thing. And one time we were at the creek, and we were having a little toad catching competition. And my grandpa's buddy has his own grandson that comes all the time. His name's James. We didn't really like James that much because he was kind of a sociopath. For example, when we were down at the creek, one of my other cousins caught a toad, and nobody else caught a toad the rest of the day. And James was so pissed that he didn't have a goddamn toad. He's like, oh, hell with this. And he walked over, and he squished it right in front of everybody. Like, what the hell is the matter with you, you psychopath? Yeah, you don't have any toad anymore now, do ya? Anybody got a puppy I can nail to a tree? I'm freaking crazy. What is this, Vietnam? Do the rules in life not apply anymore? What the hell are you doing? I go up to my grandpa and I'm like, Grandpa, James is massacring animals in the woods and it's kind of making me uncomfortable. And he goes over to him and he's like, James, it's not how many toads that you catch that make you a man, okay? It's what you do as a man that makes you a man. You got it? Are you listening to me? In other words, don't fucking step on toads, you fucking meth head. What's the matter with you? Now go sit in the outhouse full of demon spiders.
Oh my gosh. They're so great.
Oh.
Fucking demon spiders. Fuck that shit. I've been in an outhouse like that. I know what he's talking about.
Oh, yes. Yep. Absolutely.
All right, everybody. Are we ready for some yoga? All right. Here we go. It's yoga time. Good morning, Miss Bina.
Good morning, everybody. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Before we start, can I go to the bathroom?
Yes, go do whatever you need.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How's your day going?
It's going well. It's a busy day, but you know, all the things. The sun is shining, so can't ask for more.
It's a beautiful day. It's been great so far.
Good. Hi, Ma. I missed you.
Big plans for today?
Making kebabs for dinner, homemade. So I'm super excited. Good morning, Kay. Namaste.
Yeah, just kind of working on a few things here and there. Nothing too crazy. So, have you had a good week?
Yes, it's been a busy week, but it's been good. I've done all the yoga. So I got to go to 2 yoga classes this week. So that was exciting for me. And I'm in school this weekend and I have patients. So that's even more exciting.
Didn't you go to New York?
Yes, we did.
How was New York?
It was nice. It was not what I was expecting. It was beautiful, but I prefer Jersey. Jersey's more my style.
A Jersey girl.
I unfortunately am, yes, but I also love Kevin Smith and all things View Askew.
Where are you born and raised? Michigan?
Detroit, Michigan.
Okay, that's what I thought. Crazy. Right? Beautiful kitchen.
Thank you. My husband let me do all the things. So
yeah,
I should have been an interior decorator.
You should have been interior decor yoga.
Yeah, right. I mean, I do lots of yoga in here, so.
Yeah, I think we've done yoga in here a couple times over the year or whatever. So.
Absolutely.
So what do you got planned for us for today?
Just gonna do something chair yoga, something slow. Open up all the joints, get them lubricated. Kind of just go with the flow.
Absolutely.
I feel
all
like
right. Well,
to do that.
Ready whenever you are.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go.
All right, everybody, let's begin on our seat. Wherever you are, I invite you to take an inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. That's amazing. You should do that throughout your day, every day, all the time. Rotating your shoulders. Reversing it. Shake it. Inhale your arms overhead. Exhale to cactus arms. Bring your palms to your shoulders and gently make some shoulder circles. Reverse. Inhale your arms out to a T, shake them out. Inhale your arms out in front of you, palms face up, bending your elbows, making some circles with your elbows. You can do it in front of you if you want to open up your chest, your heart, and your shoulders. Maybe you do it out to the side. Wherever you are, take your time making some baby circles. Reverse. Inhale your arms out to that T, shaking it out. Rotating those shoulders once more. Reverse. Shake it out again. Taking some leg work. I invite you here to lengthen your right leg, flexing and extending. Flex, extend, inhaling and exhaling. Just moving that ankle back and forth. Rotating the ankle one way or the other. Reverse. Bend the knee, bringing your foot down. Shake it out here, taking any movement you need. When you're ready, we'll take it on the other side. So extending the left leg, flexing on the inhale, exhaling to extend, taking your time, following your breath pattern. Beginning to rotate once more. Again, either way, up to you. Reverse. Bend that left leg. Bring the foot flat. Shake out. Whatever you need, take it here. Maybe rotate your shoulders. Maybe move your neck around. Honoring wherever your body is at today, whatever it's. I'm going to sit back, making sure my spine is straight, my shoulders are over my hips, my feet are flat on the floor. Just taking a moment here, breathing. Listening to what your body is feeling. Maybe you close your eyes. Coming back. Bringing your right hand to the bottom of your seat. Inhaling your left arm up. And as you exhale, side bend as far as that's right. Side bend to the right to the best of your ability without forcing it or fighting it. And if you'd really like a chest opener, I invite you to bring your left arm to the right thigh. Bring your gaze up to the sky over your left shoulder and then extend the left arm, opening up that chest and heart. And if that's not okay for your neck, bring your gaze down to the floor or wherever is comfortable for you. Inhaling, coming up to center, releasing the left arm. Shake it out. And take that on the other side. So bring that left hand to the bottom of the seat. Bring the right hand over to the left thigh. Bringing the gaze and the chest toward the ceiling all the way over the right shoulder. Inhaling that right arm overhead. Maybe you bend your left elbow, maybe you don't. Whatever you do, relax. Don't force it. If your neck isn't happy, remember to bring your gaze down to the floor. As long as your chest is open, your shoulder is open, it's all that matters. Inhale back up to center, releasing the right arm, shaking it out. So bring that right hand to the bottom of the seat, the left hand over to the right thigh. Inhaling up, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhaling that left arm overhead. Breathing here, not forcing it, not holding the breath. Letting the body relax into the pose. Inhale back up to center. Release that left arm. Shake it out here. Bring the left hand to the bottom of your seat. The right hand to the left thigh. Inhaling, gazing up and twisting the torso. Lifting the right arm all the way up. Exhaling to the left. Again, if your neck isn't able to do this right now, that's okay. Doesn't have to be up as long as you are breathing and focusing on the opening of your heart, your chest, and your shoulder. That side body as well. Inhale up to center, release the right arm, and shake it out. Maybe you scoot a little further up on your seat. I invite you to bring your feet wider than your hips, making sure your base is stable. Inhaling your arms overhead, releasing those shoulders. Exhaling to fold forward. This is where I tell you to follow what your body is needing. So maybe you bring your forearms to your thighs, palms up, palms down, wherever you're at. I invite you to close your eyes, seal your lips, and just breathe gently through the nose. Enjoying this forward fold. Bring your hands to your thighs wherever you are. Inhale, half lifting, coming up all the rest of the way. Gently rotating those shoulders. I invite you here to take a second. Maybe you bring your gaze to center and you gently exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, slightly to the left. Inhaling. We'll take one more on each side. Wherever you are, follow your breath. Remember, never force it. Listen to your body. Know your limit. Be okay with them. Inhale back to center. Rotate your shoulders. I invite you here to stand right in front of your chair. Maybe you can widen your feet a little bit, widen the hips. Maybe not. Bending the left knee and then the right, swinging that body around, getting rid of whatever unnecessary things we have going on in our beautiful bodies. Letting it go, becoming stress-free. Pulling back to center, shake it out. Gently walking your feet back in. I invite you to stand hips distance apart, and if you need to know what that looks like, make two fists, bring them together, and then place them between your feet. And if it's perfect fit, then your feet are hip distance apart. If you're sitting, you can put them between your knees, same thing. That's how you know. Now, you can stay seated for this. You don't have to stand. We'll take a mountain pose. And if you're in your seat, I invite you to sit up straight, bringing your shoulders over your hips. Releasing those shoulders down your back. Separating your teeth. Relaxing the jaw. Inhaling the arms overhead. Releasing those shoulders down the back once more. Smiling. And as you exhale, I invite you here to open arm twist to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, open arm twist to the left. Inhaling, we'll take two more on each side. Wherever you are, don't force it, enjoy it. Following your breath, maybe you close your eyes. Maybe you smile. Coming back to center, inhaling up, bending your knees if you're standing, exhaling to forward fold even if you're seated. I invite you again to bring your hands to your thighs. Maybe they come to your shins, maybe they come to the floor. Wherever you are, let go. Let your head be heavy. Maybe you sway side to side. Maybe your hands come to opposite elbows. Wherever you are, envision letting go with each exhale. People's thoughts, people's words, people's expectations. When you breathe in, know that you are healing yourself. Even as you exhale, release your healing. Wherever you are, plant your hands. Again, for shin or thighs. Inhaling your right arm up to the sky for an open arm forward fold twist. Exhaling. Switching sides. Taking a few of these on each side, following your breath pattern. Going slow, taking your time, giving your body the time it needs, and not forcing it. We'll take one more on each side. Have you gotten a little further with each round? Are you still smiling? Coming back to your center. Bring your hands to your side. You're all the way up. Palms can meet. You come down to your heart center, or you can release your hands. Wherever you are. Shake it out. So we can do this pose, stay seated or standing. First I'm going to cue you seated, and then I'll do it standing. So again, you bring your feet a little bit wider than hip distance. I would invite you to inhale the right heel and flip up, and bring it over to the right slightly. 90-degree angle. Bring your left foot over here, and then bring your hips to face the right foot, inhaling your arms overhead. And if you're standing, you would come from mountain or your wide forward fold, bringing the right foot to the right, lunging into that right knee, bringing the right knee over the right ankle. And then bring your hips to face forward. Inhale your arms overhead, and you're in your warrior one. Feeling strong and capable. Breathing and releasing on the exhale. Exhaling that left arm to the left thigh, right arm by the right ear. Reversing the beautiful warrior. Inhale back to center. Straightening that right foot. Inhaling to lift it up, and then swinging it to face forward. Releasing the arms to the hips. Lifting the left foot this time and bringing it to the left if you're standing. Lunging again into that left foot. And if you're seated, I invite you to walk your right foot in to center, keeping your hands on your hips. And then gently bring the left foot to the left, coming into that 90-degree angle. Remember to make sure that your ankles are directly under your knees. Inhale your arms out to the side and then overhead. Bringing the hips and the body to face the left knee. Breathing gently here. Letting go of anything that you no longer need, whatever no longer serves you. Reversing your warrior, right arm to the right thigh, left arm next to the left ear. Inhale back up. Bring the arms back to the hips. Bring the left foot up. Bring it to face forward. Inhale your arms up to that wide T. If you're seated, you should be able to do this too. Beautiful. On your exhale, cactus your arms. Bring your feet to face away from each other. And then bend your knees, gently sinking down into your goddess pose. Exhale, right elbow to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, left elbow to the left. Inhale, center. 2 more on each side. Taking your time. Following your breath. Getting a little further each time. Inhale back to center. Straighten your arms and your legs. Bring your feet forward. Inhale up. Exhale to fold forward wherever you are. Maybe straighten your legs. Maybe not. Wherever you are, close your eyes. Seal your lips. And let go. Inhale, bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, and come all the rest of the way up. If you're standing, I invite you to gently bring your feet to center and find your seat. We'll take some spinal twists. Inhaling at center. Exhaling to gently walk your feet over towards the right. Inhaling to sit up straight. And on the exhale, I invite you to twist your torso over towards the left, keeping your feet flat to the floor. Close your eyes here. And just breathe. And with each exhale, your body may find itself going into the pose a little more. Don't force it. Just enjoy this beautiful twist. And if your neck isn't feeling the gazing to the left, come back to center. You can have your eyes open. Maybe you bring your gaze to the floor. Just remember you're inhaling, you're exhaling to release. On your next inhale, gently bring your gaze back to center if it's not already there. And then walk your legs back to the middle. Take a second here, shake it out, anything you need. And when you're ready, you take your legs over to the left. Inhaling to sit up straight. Exhaling to bring the upper torso and the gaze to the right. Remember, your eyes or your gaze and your neck is not working. Bring it down to the floor. Yoga isn't about getting the pose. It's about breathing and listening to your body. On your next inhale, gently bring your gaze back to center, and then release. I invite you here to get comfortable, find your seat, wherever you are, whatever you need, sitting straight up, but relaxed at the same time. Close your eyes, seal your lips, release your jaw. Take the rest up breathing. On your next inhale, without moving or opening your eyes, slowly bring awareness back to the full body. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Rotate the wrists and ankles. Reverse. Planting your feet, inhaling your arms overhead, palms will meet, bringing them down to your heart center. Bow your head and close your eyes. Thank you so much for sharing your practice with me. Please remember that you are always healing with each breath, and you are always releasing, whether it's people's intentions, words, actions, thoughts, or feelings. You are not those things. You are amazing. The light in me honors and sees the light in me. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing that.
Namaste, Miss Beanz. That was great.
Namaste. Thank you. I feel like that wasn't, I don't know.
Oh, that was good.
It was just kind of whatever, like whatever my body was feeling is kind of what we just did. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. You are so welcome, Cheryl. Namaste. Thank you. Namaste, Sandra. Thank you. I appreciate you all being here.
Yes, it was great. I like the stretching and the chair yoga and stuff like that. I think that it's great because I do a lot of sitting.
And I try to always remember that you guys, thank you, Vaughn. You are so welcome. I always try to cue both of them, but sometimes I get so in the yoga that I just go with the flow. And I'm like, oh, man, crap. But
hey, that's all right.
Yeah, so you are very welcome, Sandra. Thank you. Namaste.
No, you do a damn good job.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think I've come a long way in the last year. Yoga therapy has definitely made a difference. So
I was going to ask, so what is it, dog yoga? Do you got dogs doing the yoga, or are they just there with you?
Right now?
Well, no, like when you do dog yoga, what the hell is dog yoga?
Puppy yoga is just with puppies. Puppy yoga is basically you raise money for the rescue, and then you also get them some exposure to people, so they have a little bit of that going on. They're used to like craziness and loud noises. And
I was just thinking, like, I feel like yoga would be good for Morgan, but I don't know how to get her to do yoga.
Yeah, ironically, yes, my dogs don't ever do it when I want them to. They only do when they want to.
Right?
So whenever they do it, I'm always like, down dog. Or I'm like, so then they look at me like, really? Yep.
Well, we have to work on that. We are going to learn how to get dogs to do yoga. And then when we do dog yoga, it will be like dogs doing poses.
Actually, dog yoga, yes, right?
Let's go.
Let's do it. That would be amazing.
Oh, man. So, off to a busy day?
Always, yes.
Always.
My kiddos have testing this week. So, half of them have school and the other half of them don't. And then when the other ones are supposed to be out of school, they're in school. It's so weird.
Yeah.
So,
Always.
I just called the school today. I was like, none of your emails make sense. And then you guys were like, just kidding. That one doesn't even matter because we're changing it. So I was like, what are you doing? I'm not even reading anything else.
That's so great.
Yeah, well, community schools. Yay.
Hey, if it's not that, it's something else. So.
And let me tell you, homeschooling is not it. Not in this house. No. I tried. I epically failed, and I am totally okay. And I'm not a teacher. Not my thing. So
it takes a certain type to be able to patience and understanding, and so much to be a teacher.
And it's so much. And learning I don't learn how they teach. So how am I supposed to teach them if I don't, so.
For real, absolutely.
But same, figuring it out.
Yeah, everything's a process for sure.
Yes. And I just want you to know that I'm going to have an adult child at the end of the school year.
Whoa.
Yeah. I'm
Are
not.
you ready? Off to college next year?
I mean, she's already in college, actually, in her senior year. So.
Oh, geez. Okay.
Yep.
Wild. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Well, ironically, 18 is a lot different than our 18. So.
Yeah, for real. Absolutely. It's a different world, that's for sure.
Yes, it is. So What do you have going on for the day, Missy? Anything good?
Cornbread?
Absolutely nothing.
Amazing. So amazing.
Take advantage of it.
I walk around like, I'm like, Gabby will be like, what's wrong? I'm like, I don't know what to do. There's nothing to do. And she's like, oh, I'm like, right.
Enjoy it. Enjoy the downtime while it's there.
Enjoy it. Thank you. Okay. All right, loves. Well, I'm off to go pick up a kiddo. Thank you so much. I love you all. Have a good rest of your week, and I'll see you later.
See you next week, Miss Bina. Much love.
See you later. Bye, love.
Oop, wrong one. I clicked the wrong button. That's so good. Yesterday when we went to play the song and I was going to mute myself, I almost muted Copsy. I'm like, what is happening? Like, I know that was last night for token tunes because every button I was pushing, like everything was going wrong, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh. All right, that was great. Great yoga. Make sure you are following Live Love Yoga. Make sure that you are in the Queens of Cannabis. Make sure, yeah. Much love, Miss Bina. And if anybody ever has any yoga questions, reach out. And for any of the Cove subscribers, she is also in the Cove subscription group, so you can ask her questions like directly if you wanted to in there. So, well, that's about all we got for this morning. Cornbread, you ready to smoke one more?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Holy moly, Kay! That was not what I thought you were saying. But now that I see what you tried to say, I see what you were. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Much love, everybody. Thank you, Beanz, for having me up on the morning show. Love it. Absolutely great way to start your morning. Make sure you're following everybody in the Cove. Make sure you're following everybody that you're interacting with in the comments. Much love, everybody. Stay lifted, stay positive, and I hope everybody has a great hump day.
Hey, much love, everybody. Thank you guys so much for hanging out this morning. It's been a great morning. Great this day in history. Much love, Vicki Bowers. Great morning speaker. I'm a huge fan of Simon Sinek. He's a fucking genius. And great yoga. I always love the yoga. I'm a huge fan of the chair yoga and all the church. It doesn't delete on the StreamYard end. Wahaha. That's funny. Much love, Kay. I always love your typos. They're always in. You still have the #1 typo in my book, but we won't speak of that. Please make sure you're following everybody on the Cove team from the one and only Sir Cost. A lot, much love. I hope you all caught Token Tunes last night. Great show. And good win, man, Bear. Give it to you. That was good. You whooped our butts last night. Not as bad as Europe did the one night. But make sure you're following one and only Man Bear. He's at work today. It's always great when he can pop up in the mornings. I always love it up on the morning show with him, and we'll be seeing him tomorrow. I'm hoping for dodgeball stuff. So yeah, make sure you're following Mad Productions. Don't miss out on anything he's got going on this April. It's going to be a ridiculous month for Mad Productions crew. And make sure you're following the one and only Europe Entertainment. Make sure you're checking out those rocket boxes and get your Europe Away entry in. If you haven't got into the registry boxes, please do. I love mine. You see me ripping mine all day and night. Make sure you're following the one and only Dabber Chick Show, 10 a.m. East Pacific time, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So depending on where you're at, morning show, afternoon show, either way, come and hang out and talk some terpenes and come find out what terpene we're going to be discussing today. Let's go. Thank you to everybody that helps support the Cove. You all make this possible. Cove TV is literally brought to you by viewers like yourself, and I could not put the time and the effort into the shows that I do without all of your support and help. If anybody would be interested in that, please reach out. It is $10 a month, and you get some cool exclusive perks. You get your name in the banner. You get in a giveaway once a week. Direct watch links to watch the shows. You don't have to wait for a notification or anything like that. So, with that being said, I hope to see everybody at the Dabber Chick Show. I'm not sure if I'll be up on stage or if I'll just be doing backstage production, but either ways, I'll be there. Much love, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Hey, you, that spark in your eyes. I see you shining bright like the morning skies. That's got its ups and downs, its twists and turns, but every step you take is a lesson learned. When the road gets rough and you feel unsure, just know you're a fighter, you're meant to endure. Beanz is here to say you're doing just fine. You got the heart, the strength, you've got the shine. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You got that courage, you got that fire. You're the kind of person who lifts others higher. When the weight feels heavy and the path seems long, remember you're built to be tough and strong. You're a rock star, a warrior, no need to pretend. You got the grit and the heart to the very end. So go out and conquer whatever comes your way. Beanz knows you've got this every single day. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. When the world feels heavy and you're feeling low, just take a deep breath and let that strength show. You're not just surviving, you're living out loud. Be proud of who you are, stand tall and be proud. Life's just a test of how far you've come. You're shining like the brightest sun. So keep your head high, let the worries fade. Beanz is cheering you on every step of the way. You have a wonderful day. You're amazing, don't forget, in every way. When life gets tough, just remember this truth. You're strong, you're brave, and you've got the proof. Every challenge you face, every mountain you climb, shows the power within every single time. So smile, stand tall, don't be led astray. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful day. Hey you, yeah, you're gonna be okay. Beanz believes in you each and every day. So go out there, shine, let nothing get in your way. Beanz hopes you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
I kind of figured that you were talking about you had made cornbread. I fucking love you, and CJ. Absolutely. That shit's so great. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, amazing day. We'll catch everybody at the Dabber Chick Show. Let's go.